OPPO launched the F11 Pro, its new torchbearer of its most popular F series in India. So we thought why not test it with one of its closest competition, the Samsung Galaxy A50. So let's first talk about the design and display of both the devices. The F11 Pro is the first device from OPPO to offer a panoramic screen, a 48 megapixel dual rear camera setup, and a rising selfie camera. F11 Pro comes with 6.5 inches FHD Plus LCD screen and has a 90.90% screen to body ratio thanks to the panoramic screen. It uses Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection against drop and scratches. The OPPO F11 Pro comes in two colors, Thunder Black and Aurora Green. In the box you get the OPPO F11 Pro handset, a WeWork 3.0 fast micro USB charger, a protective case, 3.5mm earphones, SIM pin and the usual documentation. On the right side is the power button along with a SIM tray that can accommodate 2 nano SIM cards and a micro SD card up to 256 GB. The left gets the volume rocker. At the bottom you get the speaker grill, a micro USB port and a 3.5mm headphone jack. For the F11 Pro, OPPO has kept a regular fingerprint scanner at the back for faster, safer and reliable unlocking experience. On the other hand, the A50 comes with a notch display and has thicker side and bottom bezels compared to the F11 Pro. As it comes with a U-notch display, the earpiece is above the selfie camera and the sensors are placed under the screen. Samsung has used a 6.4 inches Super AMOLED FHD Plus panel on the Galaxy A50. You get the USB-C port, 3.5mm headphone jack, a loudspeaker grill at the bottom of the phone, while the top only has the secondary microphone. On the right is the power button and the volume rockers. The left gets the SIM tray that can accommodate 2 nano SIM cards and a micro SD card up to 512 GB. In the box you get the Samsung A50 handset, a Type-C USB charger, a protective case, 3.5mm earphones, SIM pin and the usual documentation. Samsung has added an in-glass fingerprint scanner on the device, but unlike the S10, it's not ultrasonic and struggles to unlock swiftly. Users can also use the face unlock feature for faster unlocks. Both the devices have a glass front and a polycarbonate back, though OPPO adds Gorilla Glass 5 compared to the Gorilla Glass 3 on the Galaxy A50. Talking about the processing capabilities, F11 Pro comes with 6GB of RAM plus 64GB of ROM. The device is powered by MediaTek Helio P70 octa-core processor and comes with ColorOS 6.0 based on Android 9.0. The device has a 4000 mAh battery and supports WeWork Flash Charge 3.0 with HyperBoost. The F11 Pro offers balanced performance across the board. It's great for gaming, especially if you choose to tweak many of the possibility parameters via game space. As far as mid-rangers go, the F11 Pro is perfectly equipped to handle everything you throw at it smoothly and hassle-free. Even while running the benchmark test and gaming, it barely got warm. F11 Pro comes with latest ColorOS 6, which is based on Android 9 Pie and features a lot of improvements since version 5.2. And finally, ColorOS gets an app drawer, though it's optional and not forced on you by default. The fingerprint scanner is always on and is fast and accurate. You can also set up face unlock in addition to the fingerprint security. It's equally fast as the F11 Pro wakes up the moment you pick it up. On the other hand, A50 comes with a homegrown Exynos 9610 octa-core processor in 4GB and 64GB or 6GB and 64GB variants. Samsung Galaxy A50 with Exynos 9610 is not underpowered by any means, but when compared to SoCs like Helio P70, it falls short in gameplay performance. With all the power under the hood, the Galaxy A50 doesn't feel smooth in regular use. There are apparent lags, right from unlocking via on-screen fingerprint scanner to the general animation while exploring the phone, which is a real bummer. We played games like PUBG Mobile and Asphalt 9 Legends and there were frame drops and stutters. For instance, we had to lower the graphics settings on PUBG Mobile from high to medium to account for the lags encountered during gameplay. We will definitely not recommend the Galaxy A50 to anyone who's caught in the wave of PUBG Mobile and is out in the market looking for a better phone to play the game on. The Galaxy A50 runs on Samsung's new interface, the One UI, which is based on Android 9.0 Pie. There are a few customizations and you get a lot of apps pre-installed, a dozen unwanted apps to be exact. Though there are a few valuable features like game tools, dual messenger, smart stay and chat over video. The Galaxy A50 is also the second smartphone by Galaxy to feature an in-display fingerprint scanner. The optical reader isn't as fast as we expected. The animations also make the unlocking experience a bit slow. Like most Samsung phones, the general performance is decent enough at first, but as the phone is loaded with apps and content, it starts to show sign of weakness. Talking about the cameras, F11 Pro has a 48 megapixel plus 5 megapixel dual rear cameras plus AI ultra clear engine and a 16 megapixel rising selfie camera. The camera app offers AI scene recognition. You will see a small icon when a scene is successfully recognized, and software will tweak all settings accordingly. Food, snow, pets, sunsets, grass are some of the examples. The app has three major modes: photo, portrait and video, and you can swipe between those. The new dazzle color toggle is on the other hand accompanied by the HDR and flash settings. Photos have a plenty of detail, high dynamic range and accurate colors, superb contrast and overall brilliant processing. For videos, the OPPO F11 Pro can shoot up to Full HD, but you can download third-party camera apps to record videos in 4K resolution. The front-facing 16 megapixel rising selfie camera comes with a f2.0 aperture. The dynamic range is pretty good and there is more than enough details. The colors are nice and the images are sharp enough. The selfie camera also offers simulated bokeh and AI beautification mode. The Galaxy A50 consists of 25 megapixel primary camera with a f1.7 aperture, a 5 megapixel depth sensor with an f2.2 aperture, and an 8 megapixel sensor with an ultra-wide lens and f2.2 aperture. Even with the 3-lens setup, the camera falters in low light and selective focus is more of a miss 8 out of 10 times. So Samsung is on a triple camera smartphone launching spree, but the fact that the wide angle is seldomly used and live focus doesn't work most of the time makes it just a promotional number rather than a functional use case. During daytime or in well-lit environments, the cameras were able to pick up fine details with accurate colors and dynamic ratio. Though in low-lit conditions, the sensor on the A50 fails to capture details at all. For videos, the A50 can shoot at only up to 1080p resolution. The camera app has panorama, pro, beauty, eye focus, slow motion, AR emoji and hyperlapse modes. The front camera on the A50 comes with 25 megapixel sensor with f2.0 aperture. Now to the decider, the price of both the devices. Samsung A50 comes for 19,990 for 4GB 64GB variant and for Rs 22,990 for 6GB 64GB variant. The OPPO F11 Pro comes for INR 24,990 for 6GB and 64GB variant. So you decide you want the bezel-free rising selfie camera, an all-rounder mid-range device, or a smartphone that struggles to perform day-to-day tasks as soon as you install a few apps on it, and with a camera that falters in low light. So do let us know which device you would pick and why in the comment section below, or you can also tweet to us at @theunbiasedblog. And also do remember to hit the like button if you enjoyed watching this video. For those who haven't subscribed to us, please click on the subscribe button and then the bell icon. Thanks for watching The Unbiased Blog.